Hi, welcome to ACCQ, Continuing Professional Education. To continue our discussion on liabilities, nung nakaraan pinag-usapan natin about yung salient features ng liabilities, kung ano yung kahalagahan nito sa company. Kasi karaniwan ang pinag-uusapan natin puro assets, no? Pero hindi natin alam yung meron ring significance itong liabilities, especially sa accounting, because the language of accounting would not be complete without liabilities. So, in this session, we will talk about yung presentation ng liabilities. So, when you say presentation ng liabilities, this is the thing na nag-a-appear dun sa financial position or dun sa balance sheet ng company. Well, the financial position is one of the complete set doon sa financial statements, no? Ito, which is the finished product of accounting. So, without much ado, so tignan natin kung ano yung mga items na nagko-compose nitong liabilities dun sa balance sheet or dun sa financial position. So, under paragraph 54 of PAS or Philippine Accounting Standards 1, as a minimum, the face of the statement of financial position shall include the following line items for current liabilities. So ito lang yung ito yung suggested or minimum na makikita natin doon. Number one is yung trade and other payables. Now when you say trade and other payables, this could be accounts payable kasama na doon, notes payable, dividends payable, interest income on notes payable or accrued interest income on notes payable, and so many others, no? So nilagay lang dun sa isang line item nun, kumbaga nakasummarize na yon as trade in other payables. So pag sinabing again pag sinabi natin accounts payable, ito yung sa daily operations ng company. Halimbawa, kung meron kang isang convenience store and may nagsusupply sa iyo ng mga goods, let's say for example, yung mga delata or yung mga alcohol doon sa convenience store mo. So ito yung ito yung trade payables. Nagbabayad ka ng utang mo dito, let's say after 30 days or after 60 days depending on the terms, no? So these are just trade payables. This includes dun sa trade payables. So, and then yung notes payable naman, these are evidenced by a note, promissory note. Accrued interest on notes payable, ito naman yung nag-incur na ng interest na kailangan mo nang bayaran kasi nag-lapse na yung period. So these are maaring yung sa let's say may notes payable ka sa isang institution, whether it's a financial institution, no? And yung next one is yung dividends payable. Let's say if you declare dividends, let's say for March to be paid on August, so it is the company is already liable to pay the dividends. Therefore, kailangan nila mag-recognize ng payable or liability. So part of the current liability, basta hindi lalagpas ng isang taon, that's the benchmark, no? So kasama pa rin yun sa current liabilities. And then yung accrued expenses. So accrued expenses, this could be, let's say kung meron kang yung mga sa kuryente, no, babayaran mo sa let's say for the month of June, no? So nag-accrue na, hindi mo pa nababayaran in cash, pero nagamit mo na. For example, yung sa Meralco. So na-incur mo na yung for the month of June pero hindi mo pa mabayaran. So that is considered as accrued expense. So ibig sabihin, kailangan mo na siyang bayaran yung accrued expense na yun. So it also falls under the current liabilities. Current provisions, ito yung yung mga estimates para doon sa liabilities. Short-term borrowing. Okay, so current portion of a long-term debt. So let's say if you have a 5-year na loan, let's say sa bank loan, no? So every month nagbabayad ka ng interest. in addition to dun sa principal. Now, yung yung nagdue within those months or within that year, it's part of the current portion of the long-term debt. Yung current portion, yung the rest, let's say yung the rest of the years na nababayaran mo in the future, those are considered as non-current liabilities. And the last one, yung current tax liability, this may be, let's say, income tax, estimated liabilities. Kailangan mo estimated liabilities as current. Hindi pa natin alam kung magkano yung amount, pero alam natin na meron na tayong utang, especially after the reporting period or after the balance sheet date, which is December 31. So, estimated liabilities, these are obligations which exist at the end of the reporting period, although their amount is not yet definite. So, in many cases, the date when the obligation is due is not also definite, and in some instances, kahit yung payee, hindi rin natin alam. So, pero kailangan natin i-recognize na. So, examples of this one, no? Incidentally, yung estimated liabilities could either be current or non-current. So, examples of this are premium, award points, warranties. Ito yung sa let's say pagka bumili ka ng isang appliance, no, so merong may warranty yun. Yung customer na bumili sa iyo, meron siyang pwede niyang ibalik yun, no, because may warranty yun. So, ito as a company, meron kang obligation. So, hindi mo pa alam kung magkano, kung ilan yung amount, kasi hindi mo alam kung sino yung customers na babalik, no, para let's say ipaayos or palitan or what have you. So, and then gift certificates and bonus. Ito yung sa mga employees na kailangan natin bayaran. Yung kanilang salary is based on a certain bonus, which we will talk about in a while. Now, let's talk about deferred revenue. Ano ba itong deferred revenue or unearned income? Now, the complete definition of this is that it is an income already received but not yet earned. Ibig sabihin, nakuha mo na yung nasingil mo na yung pera, nasa iyo na yung pera, pero hindi mo pa nagagawa yung serbisyo. That's why it's called deferred. Kasi pwede pang bawiin sa iyo yan. Or unearned, hindi mo pa siya na-earned. Deferred revenue may be realizable within 1 year, or kung more than 1 year, it's non-current. Now, typical examples of current deferred revenue which falls under current liabilities are interest income. Ito yung income na na-receive mo na yung interest, pero hindi pa naglalapse yung time. So pwede pa mabawi yun sa iyo. Unearned rent. So ito yung in advance yung rental, let's say for 3 months. So nakuha mo yung advances. Now magi-start siya mga October, no? So August ngayon halimbawa. So pwede pang bawiin sa yan. So because hindi pa naglalapse yung time. So ano pa yun? That is still unearned. So, that's part of your current liabilities. And unearned subscription. So, meron kang subscriber na in advance yung pera, pero hindi mo pa na bibigay yung karampatang serbisyo. Typical examples naman ng sa non-current deferred revenue are unearned revenue from long-term service contracts. Ito yung mga long-term service contracts. Let's say, papagawa ka ng pinaparepair mo yung bahay mo, or nagpapagawa ka ng bahay. So these are part of those service contracts, or kung ano man yung service na inire-render sa iyo. And of course, in long-term leasehold advances. So ito yung sa mga capital lease, no, yung mga long-term leases, no, yung let's say yung binayad sa iyo sa rent na hindi pa let's say nag-advance. So parang rin, similar to unearned rent. Let's take an example here para dito sa liabilities, no? So let's take up a service contract, unearned service contract. So an entity sells equipment service contracts, agreeing to service equipment for a 2-year period. So nagbenta sila ng equipment para doon sa customer, and merong warranty doon, or yung service contract na yon na just in case na ibabalik ng customer yon para ipaayos, so gagawin nila yon. So without any fee. So those are the service contract. Cash receipts from contracts are credited to unearned service revenue and service contract costs are charged to service contract expense. Revenue from service contracts is recognized as earned over the service period of the contracts. So these are the following transactions occur in the first year. So cash receipts from service contracts sold, that's 1 million. Hindi pa ito na-earned, pero na-receive na nila. Service contract cost paid, 500,000. So ito yung expenses nila to. So i-recognize natin to during the first year. Service revenue recognized is 800,000. So ito yung nagawa na nila yung serbisyo nila. That's why they can recognize that in the amount of 800,000. Okay, so going dun sa sa data natin of we now journal entries na dun sa mga items na yon. First, for the first year. Number 1 is to record the cash receipts from service contracts sold. So debit cash for 1 million and credit unearned service revenue for 1 million. Now, makikita natin bakit naka-debit yung cash because pagka natatanggap mo yung pera, it means karagdagan yun sa assets, so dinidebit natin. Whenever there's an increase in your assets, we debit that dun sa left side. And of course, credit. Of course, kung may debit, meron namang credit. Credit, unearned service revenue. Now, unearned service revenue, you may think na revenue yan. Well, actually, it's not part of the capital, but it's part of the liabilities. So, because it's unearned service revenue. So, ibig sabihin, natanggap yung pera, pero meron pang service na kailangan gawin. So that's why it's still unearned. Therefore, it is still a liability. So if you check this equation, A is equal to L plus C. Yung assets, lahat ng karagdagan sa assets, dinidebit natin, just like yung cash. And lahat ng karagdagan dun sa liabilities and capital, ikinikredit naman natin. So, in which case, dito naman, nadagdagan yung liability natin because of the unearned service revenue. Hindi pa natin na-earn yung 1 million. That's why, meron siya, so ikikredit natin to liabilities. And then, the next one is to record, naririnig nyo doon, yung pamangkin ko, medyo naglalaro. Bagong bili yung bisikleta niya. To record the service contract cost paid, so debit service contract expense 500,000 and credit cash 500,000. Saan nakuha yun? Ito yun, this one, the service contract cost paid for 500,000. So, ayan. So, expense na. So, when you incur it already, dinidebit mo na yung expense. Remember, dito sa accounting equation natin, ang elements ng capital is income and expense. So therefore, itong income, pagka nag-i-increase yung yung income natin, kinikredit natin yon which is napupunta yun sa capital. Pagka nababawasan naman yung capital natin, that means expense yun. So, dinidebit natin yung expense na yun, which is itong service contract expense for 500,000 and credit for cash for 500,000. Now, if you want to check yung mga debit credit, yung mga basic accounting solutions or yung mga problems, there's a link I placed here, so you can also check it out in one of the videos here in ACCQ Continuing Professional Education. Number 3 is to record the service contract revenue recognized. So that's unearned service revenue 800,000. Kasi na-recognize. So once na we have recognized already the revenue, it means na natin yun. Karapat-dapat na natin tawaging income natin yun. So itong unearned service revenue, kung papansin nyo dito, dun sa number 1, naka-credit siya kasi utang pa siya. Now, once na natin yun, na-earn na natin yun, then i-debit na natin yung partial amount of 800,000, which is dito, kasama dun sa given dun sa So debit unearned service revenue for 800,000 and credit service contract revenue. So we can now call this our revenue. for 800,000. So, yan. So, later, pag-usapan naman natin yung gift certificates. Ano ba itong gift certificates? Bonus naman. Of course, we want to receive that, no? Siguro most of us, or at least some of us, have already received yung gift certificates na yun. Maraming mga like sa malls, no, they sell gift certificates to be redeemed in merchandise. No, so para mas attractive dun sa mga mamimili. No, so paano to nagiging liability? Well, nagiging siyang liability pag let's say they sell yung yung gift certificates na yun. Of course, hindi naman yung binibili mo doon yung parang ticket na yun. Ang bibilin mo doon is yung merchandise to be purchased in the future. So, yung merchandise na i-purchase pa lang in the future ng customer would still be a liability to the said mall. No, so let's take up this yung journal entries on how to take up yung gift certificates as payable. So when the gift certificates are sold, so makakatanggap yung mall ng pera, so debit cash, no? So XXX muna. Yun parang pro forma lang yan. Pro forma, hindi puro forma. Pro forma entries lang. So debit cash and credit gift certificates payable. So hindi pa kasi nila nare-render yung service nila or yung hindi pa bumibili yung hindi pa nare-redeem yung mga mga goods, no, the future. And number 2, when the gift certificates are redeemed, so na-redeem na, so debit gift certificates payable, so nababawasan na yung utang nila. So nakikita natin dito, una naka-credit siya, tapos dinebit natin. Di ba sabi natin, pagka yung debit, pagka nadadagdagan, di ba, kine-credit natin, pero pagka nababawasan pagka nadadagdagan yung liability, kine-credit natin. Pero pagka nababawasan yung liability, yung kabaliktaran naman, conversely, dinedebit natin. As depicted in this accounting equation, assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So ito yung liability, which is nandun sa right side, which is if this is the debit side, the normal balance, this is the credit side, the normal balance of the liabilities and capital. So meaning pag sinabing normal balance, lahat ng increases dun sa right side na yun, like yung sa liabilities and capital, would be credited. So that's why in the first scenario, naka-credit siya kasi hindi pa natin nare-render or hindi pa nire-redeem yung gift certificate. Now, pagka na-redeem na yun yung gift certificate, then i-debit na natin and credit na natin sale. So pwede na tayong mag-recognize ng sale. This is accrual accounting method. And number 3, when the gift certificates expire or when the gift certificates are not redeemed, so debit gift certificates payable, so hindi na redeem, so mababawasan yung utang nila. And credit forfeited gift certificates. So there you go. So yung na yan, well sa DTI, hindi na raw pwede yung yung bang expired gift certificates, no? So that's I think that's one of the yung mga latest updates sa DTI, no? You check it out also. Now, pag-usapan naman natin ngayon yung bonus compensation. Ano ba itong bonus compensation at paano ba ito nagiging liability dun sa isang company? Well, yung mga large companies normally they compensate or they incentivize yung mga key officers and employees ng company, which is related dun sa parang pinaka-income ng company. Na pagka, let's say, sila na hit nila yung target nila or they go beyond the target, let's say, dun sa income nila. So, in order to motivate itong mga empleyado na to, nagbibigay sila ng certain percentage dun sa income, parang profit sharing, in other words. So, para na rin sila mga shareholders ng company. So, apat yung yung bonus computation na yun, no? So number 1 is bonus is expressed as a certain percent of income before. So take note of that, yung underlined word, no? Before bonus and before tax. So mamaya papakita natin kung paano yung computation yan. And pangalawa, bonus is expressed as a certain percent of income after bonus. but before tax. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa nababawas yung tax dito. Dito, parehong hindi pa nababawas doon sa income. And number 3 is bonus is expressed as a certain percent of income after bonus and after tax. Ito medyo, medyo masalimuot na to. Pero, kakayanin natin to. Yan. Number 4 is bonus is expressed as a certain percent of income after tax but before bonus. So, again, ito nagiging liability to ng company because once na hit ng target let's say nahit nila yung target nila because of these key officers and employees, then they're bound to pay this itong mga officers na to, no? Yung mga normally ito yung mga COO, yung mga VP for operations, they occupy yung mga higher positions dun sa company, mga high, kumbaga dito yung mga nandun sa top management position, and even yung mga yung mga middle management na rin. So let's go on now. So let's take up this example. Income before bonus and before tax is 4,400,000. So kita natin dito. 4,400,000. And then yung bonus is 10% raw nitong nung income na yon, no? So depende kung ano yung case na yon. And yung next item which kasama part of the data is income tax rate is 30%. Now, case number 1, the income or the bonus is based on the income before bonus and before tax. So medyo nakakalito, no? Pero kung titignan nyo, kung i-analyze mo, yung bonus raw, nakabase siya doon sa income, which is this one, income. Pero before bonus, ibig sabihin, bago i-deduct yung bonus at bago i-deduct yung tax na 30%. So, ganito lang yan. So, so the income is 4,400,000 times the bonus rate. So this one is income before bonus and before tax. So ito lang yan. Yan lang yan. So 4,400,000 times the bonus rate. The bonus rate is yun 10%. So 10%. So kukunin lang natin yan. So this would become your bonus. Yun na yung kasi yun lang naman ang kinukuha natin. So this one would be 440,000. This would be the bonus to the officers. Yun na yung sagot. Now, doon naman sa pangalawang case, which is the bonus of the officers and employees is based upon the income after bonus but before tax. So, meaning to say, itong income before bonus and before tax na to, hindi pa binabawas yung bonus saka yung tax. Pero dun sa second case, it says that after bonus but before income tax. Now, there are two ways to yung approach nito. It's either you can solve this using the algebraic method or using yung percentage method, no? Alam ko bahala ka na kung anong tawag mo doon, parang yung practical na method, no? So gawin natin yung practical na method para medyo mas madali. Okay, so income before bonus and before tax. So ito lang yung kinapin mo lang yun, 4,400,000. Ayan. Yan, gusto itong camera nakikita ko eh. No, so eto. And then ilalagay natin dito now. Ito, since itong 4,400,000 kasama pa dito yung bonus. So ibabawas raw natin yung bonus kasi sabi after bonus but before tax. So meaning to say this, if the bonus is 10%, therefore this is 100% plus 10%. So this is 110%. Kasi kasama pa dyan yung bonus. Kaya na nasabi, after bonus, so tatanggalin natin. So if you divide 4,400,000 by its own percentage, so divide this by 1.1 or 110%, you will get 4 million. Yan. So this is 100% na. dito na tayo nagbabase ng computation para dun sa bonus. So, multiply lang natin yan by 10%, you will get 400,000. 400,000, which is the bonus for the key officers and the employees. So, dumako naman tayo dun sa pangatlong case, which is after bonus and after tax. So, ito medyo komplikado na to, no? Kasi yung kanina medyo mahirap na nga yun. Tatanggalin mo yung bonus, tapos saka mo pa, pagkatanggal mo ng bonus, then saka mo pala mako-compute yung bonus niya. No, kasi after bonus but before tax. So, ngayon naman, the after bonus and after tax. So the compensation for the employees or the bonus for the key employees and officers would be based on the income after bonus and after tax. So gagamit tayo ng calculator na to, no? Okay, so we will use the algebraic approach. So makikita natin there are two unknowns. So using the ano natin, no? So I'm going to use the calculator for this one. So let B, okay, let B, which is the unknown variable, the bonus, no, is equal to 10%. Okay, kasi 10% yung bonus niya. And then ito yung ano niya, this is the quantity of 4,400,000. So, i-extract natin yung 4,400,000 na income. Less B is the bonus. Less B, less T. Because the bonus is based on the income after bonus and after tax. After bonus and after tax. Now, meron pang isang there's also another yan. Sabi ko sa inyo, gustong-gusto ko nakikita nitong camera na to namimiss ako kaya medyo nagblur siya pag hindi ako nakikita. Ito na. No, pero kailangan kong sumulat, no? So makisama ka. Ayan. Okay. So, ito naman ito. So, kukunin naman natin yung sa tax. Now, yan sa tax. Now, so yung tax naman is based on so hindi rin tatanggalin rin natin yung tax dito sa income na yan. So ito naman yung equation ng tax. So since 30% siya, 30%, so 0.3 times the quantity of 4 million and 4,400,000 less B, less the bonus. Okay, so now we can compute now, no? So pwede na natin pagsamahin yung two unknown variables. So B is equal to, or the bonus is equal to 0.10 times, so copy-paste lang natin yung nasa taas, 4,400,000. Okay, less the bonus. And less, of course, since naano na natin yung nakuha na natin yung sa tax, so 0.3. Less 0.3. Okay, less 0.3. 4 million and or 30% less times the quantity of 4,400,000. Okay, less B. So there. Ayan. So lagyan natin ng bracket dyan to signify yung outside na Okay. Ayan, ayusin natin. Ayan. Para pogi. Okay, so after that, so kunin natin yung so pwede na natin siyang computein. O, ganito lang yan. So 0.10 times algebra lang to, no? 0.10 times yung kukomputein mo lang yung nandun sa loob. No? Oh, hindi pala dyan. Pati ako nalito na. Dito yan. Yan. Yan siya na Bakit ka nagpupunta dun sa taas yan? Okay. Yan. So 0.10 times the quantity of 4,400,000. Okay, so that would be 0.10. So ulitin natin 0.10 times the quantity of 4,400,000 kasi ito yung bonus, 10% is the bonus. So less B less 0.3. Yan. Okay, so tapos times the quantity of 4.4 million less B. Ito naman yung sa tax portion. Okay. So we can now compute for this. So this is 0.10. So this one is 4,400,000. Okay, so less B. So less 1,320,000. How did you compute that? No? So 0.3 times 4.4 million. That's what I did. No? Okay, so kinukompute ko yan habang sinusulat ko. So plus, so ito 0.3, this is the tax, 0.3 times yung variable dito. So magiging ano siya, 0.330B. There. Okay. So na natin yan. So dito na tayo sa panglima. Okay, so now 0.10 times the quantity of 4,400,000. Okay, so this would be 440,000. 10% nito. 440,000. Okay, less. So multiply this 0.10 times the quantity of negative B. So this would be 0.10B. Okay, so less 132,000. How did you get that? So this is 0.10 multiplied by 1,320,000. So i-multiply mo lang siya dun sa nandun sa loob ng quantity or dun sa parenthesis. Okay, so plus 0.30B. There. Okay, so next line is B. So 440,000. Okay, 440,000 times, ito naman is 440,000. Oh. Okay, so iano na lang natin. Medyo pati ako nalito na. Okay, so B plus this one. So i-ano natin, transposition. So we'll have now yung transposition. So ito, so on the left side. So B plus 0.10 B. Ito yun, transpose natin lahat ng may mga variables. May unknown variables. Less 0 or yeah, less 0 3B. Okay, so less 0 is 3B because we computed for this 0.10 times 0.3. Okay, so it equals 440,000. So ito transpose natin to. So 440,000 less 132,000. There. Okay, so this would be, kukumputin natin to this would be B plus 0.10B less 0.03B. So ikukumpute muna natin to. So this would be 1.07B. Yan ang lalabas. Okay, because this one is 1. Consider this 1 yan, whole yan. So ito, 0.10B less 0.03 would give you 0.07. So plus ito, so magiging 1.07B. Okay. So after getting that, so ima-minus naman natin to, 440 less 132. So you can try to compute that. That would give you 308,000 there. Okay, so ikunin naman natin yung ano, so this would be B is equals to 308,000. So divide this by ito. Okay, so ibaba natin ng konti para makita. Yan, there you go. Okay, so eto naman, so this would be 1.07. So yun na lang natin, transpose natin. So from multiplication, ginagawang division siya. Okay, so and then kunin natin yan. So this would become, so 308,000 divided by 1.07, this would become 287,850. Okay, and then yung tax niya, okay, the tax is 0.30 times, so makukumpute na natin yung tax, no? Times, ito yun, 440,000, 4 million, so this one, parang ito lang yan, 4,400,000, less yung D, 287,850, there. So the tax would be, okay, so the tax will be 1,233,645, there. Now, to check this, okay, so if you can see this, this is the tax, and this is the bonus. Ito yung hinahanap natin. And so, now in order to check yung work natin kung tama, no? So, income, here's the proof. Income before bonus and before tax is 4,400,000. This is given. And the bonus, so nakuha natin kanina, that's 287,000. Ito yun. 850. Okay, so minus, and then there's tax of 1,233,645. Ito naman yon. So makukuha natin yung income after bonus and after tax na 2,878,505. Now dito na tayo mag-base ng bonus. So times the bonus rate of 10%, so multiply mo lang yan, then you will get 287,850. Familiar? Ito yun. Right. 287,000. So this time, in case number 4 naman, after tax but before bonus. So similar yung rin yung computation kanina. Yun nga lang, after tax but before bonus. So again, we're going to use the algebraic approach. So let B be the bonus. So B is 0.10, which is the rate of the bonus, times the quantity of 4,400,000 less tax, because it's after tax. Na hindi na natin kanina kasi may less B pa yon, so wala na yan since before bonus naman. So okay lang yan. And then yung T, so this is the basis for T. So this is 30% of 4,400,000 and less B. Kasi yung tax kailangan pa rin natin ibawas yung bonus yan para ma-compute natin yung tax. So again, we'll rewrite this. So 0.10 times 4,400,000. So kukopihin lang natin. Pagsasamahin na natin itong dalawa. 4,400,000. Itong sa first line saka sa second line. Less yung tax, which is 0.3. 0.3 is equal to the quantity of 4,400,000 plus B. There. So, lagay natin na. Yan. Yan. Oops. Ganyan. Ayusin natin. Yan. Yan. Nandito na tuloy ako kasi para 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ganito. Yan. There you go. And then, may bracket siya dyan. Okay. So, ito natin lagay. B. The fourth line. So, B. So, 10%. Kukunin natin yan. 4 million. Now, if you notice, hindi na ako may entry sa screen because nag-blurred siya. No? namimiss ako nitong camera na yan eh. Kaya ano, so that's the reason why. So, but still, okay, so 4,400,000 less 1 million. Paano nakuha yun? That's 0.3 times 4,400,000. So 1,320,000 plus 0.3 times negative B. So magiging 0.3. Kasi ito negative na to, negative, so magiging positive na siya. So 30B. So there you go. Okay, so this one, so i-rewrite that yung next line is 440,000. This 0.10 times 4,400,000, so 440,000. This one. Less 0.10 times negative 1,320,000 will give you 132,000, so 10% of this one. Plus 0.03, so 0.10 times 0.30 will give you 0.03 B. There. So i-transpose natin B. This will become B less 0.03 B. Ito yun. So from positive, naging negative siya. And then equals. So 440,000 minus 132,000. There. So we can now ay minus lang natin though. This is 1. Consider it's 1. So this would be 0.97 because it's 100% less 0.03. So this is 97B is equal to 308,000. There. So B would be 308,000 divided by, so ito itatranspose mo, so magiging division siya, so magiging 0.97. And B now, or the bonus, is 317,526. There. So if you want to check yung ano niya, so if you want to get the proof of this, kung tama yung ginawa natin kanina, so just kunin natin yung income before bonus and before tax, that's 4,400,000. Tapos less tax because it says after tax. So nakuha natin yun, which is 4,400,000 less yung bonus mo na 317,526. Like I said, hindi natin pwedeng computein yung tax kung hindi muna natin babawas yung bonus. And then so after deducting yung 4,400,000, after deducting yung 317,526 pesos na bonus from the income before bonus and before tax of 4,400,000, multiply that by the tax rate of 30%. So you will get 1,224,724. Ito yung income tax niya. So ililess mo lang yan, 4,400,000 less 1,224,742 equals 3,175,258,000. This is income after tax but before bonus. So dito tayo magbabase. Times the bonus rate of 10% and you will get 317,526. Woo! Natapos rin natin. So this comprise our discussion on yung sa liabilities, preliminary on liabilities. So if you have any questions, any comments, so you may write down your comments below and subscribe. And I just want to make a shout out sa lahat ng mga accounting students dyan. So ano lang, stay safe and stay at home. No, and so if you have any questions, just try to just write down your comments. And well, God bless and keep your hands clean.